Alright, I'm going to be reassembling a starter off of a Kohler 12 horsepower, single cylinder, small engine on a Gravely walk behind tractor. If you have to replace the brushes or get in there for anything, mine was seized up, so I had to take it apart and get it all put back together, get it all cleaned up so it would go back together and work. Hardest part is when you're trying to put it back together, getting your 4 brushes down in their slots here because they're all spring loaded. And you can get 2, but trying to get all 4 of them at the same time is kind of rough. So what I did, I went down to the hardware store, just bought a cheap plastic. I paid 79 cents for it, putty knife. Took a Dremel, cut a V out of the middle of it. And so first thing you need to do is just set it flat on the table and get these brushes down in here where they need to be. There's 4 obvious grooves for them, so it's not hard to figure out where they go. It's just trying to get them all down in there. Once they're in there, try and push them as far down as you can, because you're going to want as much space as you can. Go ahead and drop that down in there. Probably should put that in now already. But either way, drop that down in, and then just drop it down in the spot where the bushing is at in the bottom of it there. And just go ahead and get everything lined up. Down here on the bottom where your brushes are kept, you'll see 3 little bumps. The one opposite of where your positive battery connection goes, on the opposite side of that, there's nothing there. So you want to use the other 2 that don't have anything across from them. And then go ahead and spin this plate on the top. So that they line up with those there pretty close. And you kind of have to finagle with it a little bit, but they'll eventually drop in there. There you go. And then you just take a 3/8 inch, I think it's 3/8, yeah, 3/8 inch socket, and just run them back down in place. I'm sure there's a torque spec for it somewhere. These things don't exactly have a lot of pressure being put on them, so it's not like it needs to be torqued down as tight as you can. I just kind of run them down until there's a decent amount of resistance on it. And that's it. Like I said, biggest thing is just making sure if you don't have much lead going to your starter positive, make sure that you set it up, whether it's on the top or the bottom, so that your power lead will be able to be connected back to it. So hope that helps somebody.